Oh, we are live, but we are on the move. Hello, hello, hello. It is your favorite best friend, your neighborhood scholar. Me, it's Candace, it's her, it is I. And watch, it's like, but it's not raining over there. That's why I feel like it's a hoax. They probably got the heart machine going. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Christmas Eve, honey. Shout out to all the people. Oh, shout out to the people, honey. I'm gonna sit over here, child. Yeah, I got grounded. So we'll do a little walk. Cause I think the rain gonna pass. It's like sunny as hell over there. Uh as you can see the title, it's honey, I'm not your mama. I'm not your mama, baby. I'm not your mama. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. It's none of my business. I'm not your mom. Okay? I'm not your mom. And the reason why I say that is because there are a lot of people out there that have unresolved mother wounds. Whether they were abandoned by their mother, whether they were abused by their mother, they were neglected by their mother. There's so many things that a person could have done or did do to their children or to their child for one reason or another that creates certain issues with their children. I hope that you can still hear me. You should be able to. I'm just trying to cover this up. And so with that being said, luckily I had a mother that taught me a lot of things early. And she basically told me at a very young age that nobody owes you anything, especially when you turn 1800. Don't nobody owe you nothing in this life. It's nobody's responsibility to carry you. It's nobody, like, and whatever you get is a blessing. Like, whenever people do help you or show you love or they're nice to you or kind to you, that's why I'm always in gratitude and I'm always thankful. And people just be like, damn, like, is it really that serious? That wasn't nothing but, a little this or a little that. And I get that. But you may have seasons where you don't get nothing. So you got to be careful about, you stay in gratitude. Even I don't care if it's just for the air that you breathe and being able to get up and go. Because you do until you don't. So it's very important to make sure that you recognize the blessings and the gifts in your life, because they can come and go and never come back. And I think people have to understand that we put a lot of our responsibilities onto other people. And it's nobody's job to carry you, man. It's just not. Like even for women, when they date men, when I look, or when I was, I don't look. So let me say that. I don't look for men. Let's be clear on that. But when I am open to engagement, let's just say that, Being a provider is so much more than the money that the man makes. Okay? Being a provider is, can this man teach me something? Even though my dad has decided to switch sides and he's gone rogue, my dad taught me shit all the time. That's why I loved him, because he taught me shit. I like smart people. I like intellectual people. I like people that add value to my life, that can make me more money, that can make me a better person. Those are the type of people that I like, and those are the type of people that I like to hang around. And if you're not either one of those people, or somebody that can have something valuable or purposeful that can improve my life, I probably won't be friends with you. And that's just the way it is. And with my dad, like, he used to just always be able to give me, and I said this in another video, just a lot of wisdom. So when I look for a man, like, you may not be $1 million dude, but you make a livable wage, with the potential of growth, because you got to be able to grow, because we live in America, and cost of living is gonna go up, so you got to be able to grow. So I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna take low income, but I am saying that you need to be able to have skills and talents and abilities to where you can grow, to where you can advance yourself, because I know I am. And if you're not able to do that, then you can always be mad at me because I'm always picking up a book. I'm always trying to figure it out. So that's just the way it is. And with that being said, I value different things in different people for different reasons. And it's just very important to me. Whew. Whew. I hope I can. I just don't want to get it. Okay. Hopefully, I feel like you can still be able to hear me. Hopefully, even with all these things, people learn what to value in somebody, man. People don't know what to value anymore. They so busy worried about money that they don't consider character. They don't consider, is this person honest? Are they loyal? Do they take care of themselves? Are they an active member of their community? Do they have good habits? Do they take care of their body? Do they have a spiritual foundation? There's so much more that goes into being with someone than just all of the glitz and glam of, because motherfuckers want to be seen. Let's call a thing. People want to get in relationships to be seen, to flex, to say, hey, I'm with somebody. I have this. This is my life. This is my lifestyle. But very rarely, usually when shit gets tough, that's when people start going their separate ways. Okay? And I say that to say, as it relates to this video, is it's nobody's job to fix you. If you are fucked up, and I hate to say it that way, but some people are severely mentally ill. Some people have undiagnosed issues that they don't want to. And you know what? It ain't even undiagnosed. These people know they crazy. That's another thing. People know they crazy. People know that they are off on a tangent. Just like I know that I'm not, I think people know that they are. People know when, like, it's one thing to be different and you do things differently than other people. It's another thing that you have just lost. You have no sense of reality. You have lost your rabbit ass mind. You are living a life of crime. The only way you can make money is through criminal activity. The only way you can make money is through exploiting people. The only way you can make money is through devious and nefarious activities. You have lost your way, darling. You've lost your way. You've lost your way. And that's just the truth. And as much as people want to blame it on our parents, no, you grown. Some of you sorry as niggas is 40. 40 plus. You've never had an apartment in your name. You've never really owned anything, and everything that you pretend that you have, you don't. You stole it. These, like, I have never seen so many thieves in my life, to where people are just so comfortable with stealing, and then they want to blame the system. It's like, no, you did that shit. This is why I was thinking this morning. I mean, this is what makes shopping so uncomfortable, at least for me, because you can't go into Walmart or Target or nothing without having to get help, because everything is fucking behind closed doors. That's because you niggas be out here stealing. And then try to justify them, like, oh, it's the system, and you know, it ain't no jobs out there. You know what? Maybe it's not, but shit, I ain't never stole nothing. And I need a lot, but baby, honey, I can't do it. I got too much pride. I just feel like that shit's beneath me. Stealing is like some broco shit. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just broco shit. Like, and then, like, if you gonna steal, like, you need to do like one sweep and be done with it. Like Bernie Madoff, like when he did like $150 million, like you need to do a $1 grand big data and be done. Like, you don't keep. That's why I said these people are slow. They mentally ill. They mentally ill, man. These people are special needs. They are short bus shorties. They're dumb. They're dumb. That's the best way I can describe it. They are dumb. And that's why I stay away from folks. People be so offended, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe, no, bitch, I'm not gonna talk to you. No, I don't want to be your friend. No, I don't want to come to your parties. No, I don't want to do your gifts. No, I don't want to talk. No, I don't want to do anything. No. I don't want to do none of that at all. Absolutely not. Understand, like, it's if your mom was trash, it's nobody's fault but hers. Like, that's between you and your mama. Why is everybody else? Why is every woman paying for the sins from your mother? Your mother left you. Your mother allowed you to be abused. Your mother allowed you to be sexually assaulted and taken advantage of. Your mama left you with your grandmother and never came back. Your mama poked holes in the condom to get you here. You know, your mama was a skeezer. And so you abuse women because your mama was a skeezer. But I always say, I feel in my heart that men that abuse women are usually gay. I feel like any capacity that a man wants to compete with you, bully you, or abuse you, somewhere in there, he gay. Because any real man knows that the woman is not your enemy, man. If anything, the real man knows that the woman is your confidant, because it's them niggas that be trying to kill you. It be your friend and them that you be breaking bread with, and it don't be your homegirl that, you know, the one that you love that's sitting at home that's waiting on you with your kids. It's not her. Sometimes it can be, but most of the time it's not. It's your homeboy that know that you just got to raise. It's your friend and them that know that you just hit a lick. Your woman should never be your enemy, man. And not to say that she can't be, but I feel like a lot of times it usually be the opposite way. So when men are just overly, aggressive towards women, that's a red flag for me. When men are really comfortable abusing women, bullying women, talking down to them, I don't play that. I don't play that at all. You got one time to call me out my name. Because I truly believe that if a man calls you a bitch, he'll beat your ass. If he goes to the point, he doesn't even register you as a person. He registered you as a dog. You're not even a human being. You're a dog. You're a bitch. We euthanize dogs. People don't care about animals like that. They leave animals outside and shit. So you think he won't smack you upside? You think he won't hit you, starve you? You think he won't? You think he won't? I think it's important that we continue to understand our place in this world. I think we all have healing to do. And I think that's important that we continue to ask ourselves the hard questions, even if it makes us uncomfortable. But I'm not your mama, man, and I won't pay for her sins. And I'm sick of that. I think that's why a lot of these men are the way they are, because their moms was terrible. Their moms was single parents. Like I had another, not the most recent person, but he by far was the worst. He has been the worst everything in my motherfucking life. Like whatever you think of the worst, that he would be it. But there was somebody else that I knew that had issues, and that is something. Because a lot of people believe that, if the man loves his mom, then he's a good man. You need to ask about that relationship. Just because somebody, he loves you because you're his mom. You gave him life. Of course, he probably loves you. He might not like your ass. Yeah, I love you because you gave me life, but I don't like you like that. You can tell the dudes that like really, really love their mama. You can tell them ones that love their mama too much, but that's another video. That's a whole nother video. But I would say I've seen signs in men that their views on women. Those are like the 50-50 dudes that feel like women should work as hard as men, that they don't deserve any special treatment, that they don't deserve chivalry. They don't really find like joy in doing the sweet things, the flowers, the candy, the holidays, the ugly Christmas sweaters. They don't care nothing about that. No, we're not doing all that. We're not doing all that. I don't like you like that, girl. That's why I say a lot of them are down low. Like a lot of girl, they do not like you like that. They're down low. They might as well just go be with a tranny. And most of them are. Most of them either they're heartbroken by their mother at a very young age, or some woman that they invested in did them really, 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 really dirty, or they loved the wrong person. They just call a thing a thing. You love the wrong person, and you got your heart broke, and now it's everybody's fault. So I just no, man, I can't be your mama. I can't. I may not be able to make beignets from scratch. I remember there was certain dudes that like judged me because of certain attributes that their mama had that I didn't have. So they always tried to make me feel less than, like I wasn't woman enough for them because, well, my mom does this. Yeah, well, my mama do that. It's like, well, then where's she at? Where is she? That's why I be mindful of dudes that still be at home with their mama and their grandmamas. Like they be owned up into they late 20s, 30s, still living at home. And usually like, oh, like they saving money. Now these niggas are still broke. These niggas ain't got no money. They don't have no money. And look at them now. Them same dudes that was in there criticizing me and all that shit. Look at them now. Look at them at 40 now. Look at them now. Where are they? Where are they? They ain't got no retirement. They don't own anything. And their whole existence is based on a woman. They can't do nothing without a woman. They can't do nothing without a woman at all. They whole entire, man, they can't do nothing without a woman. Oh my God. I was thinking about something. I probably don't know if I should say this out loud. But I remember when I was young, I'm sitting outside, right? This is funny. It's not funny, but it is. I'm sitting outside and it's like, to the right it's sunshine, and I guess to the left, I guess it's a little scattered shower or whatever, little sprinkles or whatever. And so I remember we used to say when we was young that if the sun was shining while it rained, it means the devil was beating his wife. I don't think that's true. Like, where did we come up with this shit? Like we'll be saying stuff. It's like, does that even make sense? Child. I guess I'm about to go inside. I ain't gonna be able to sit out here too long. I don't want my shit to get wet and start malfunctioning because it's already old. So my little old faithful, honey. We gonna upgrade though. We waiting on the upgrade real soon. But I just say this to say, like, it's nobody's responsibility to carry you. It's nobody's responsibility to pay for your mother's shortcomings. And I think that's like, especially with the previous person that I dealt with, that was his issue, was that he had severe mother wounds and he hates women. That's why he feels like it's okay to traffic women. That's why he feels like it's okay to exploit women. Another thing too is, I was thinking today, I was like, that's why so many dudes be wanting to have threesomes, because it's energy harvesting. If I got two women at the same time, like I can see what you. This is why they have orgies and shit. And it's usually more women than it is men. And the men just be hopping around. Yeah, it's energy harvesting, girl. They sucking your whole life dry. And then calling you the whore, but they can't do shit without you. Ain't that funny how it go? Men got all the money, but women got all the power, man. Don't ever get that shit twisted. Don't ever get that twisted. Because they know at the end of the day, they're going to need somebody. Men need us more than we need them. Truth be told. And that's just that on that. It's unfortunate. I have to be watching my surroundings, because hoes be trying to run up on the bitch. They be doing the most around here. They be that's a whole nother video. I have to catch myself. I'm trying to keep this channel as enlightening as possible. And not focus so much on the shenanigans that's happening around me. But nevertheless, I have just accepted that the primary reason why I went through this situation that I've gone through with the abuse that I've experienced for the last, since, I mean, not just me, but my kid as well. We both have been targeted, and it started in 2017. So you talking like 8-9 years of just nonstop. Ever since I got back in touch with that person in 2016, and I left my dad in Arizona, who also has mother wounds, and I went back in touch with him, and I was like, man, I can't do this shit no more. I can't do this shit no more. And I just, I have just accepted that the primary reason why I went through this situation that I've gone through with the abuse that I've experienced for the last, since, I mean, not just me, but my kid as well. We both have been targeted, and it started in 2017. So you talking like 8-9 years of just nonstop. Ever since I got back in touch with that person in 2016, and I left my dad in Arizona, who also has mother wounds, and my brother who also has mother wounds. These are very jaded men who are pretty much, I think all three of them on the down low. In my opinion, they all would prefer men and just and would love to wear their rainbow flags if they could, and still they would love to be gay and still be receive the benefits of being with a woman. That's what it boils down to. They want to be gay and secretly mess around with men, but still exploit women for profit and gain. That's what it boils down to. And so because of that, whenever they feel rejected, that's when the abuse starts. Whenever they feel abandoned or those mother wounds get injured, and then here comes I gotta bring the pain. Something else that I also noticed with those type of men is like they like I said, if it's not like weird sexual activity, as far as anywhere, so when they can degrade women. So if I can pee on you, if I can everything that didn't never happen to me, so let's get that clear. Because I don't play them games. I mean, I like to have a good time, but there's just certain things I'm not gonna do because I know spiritually what that means, and now I know more than ever why it was a lot of stuff I never did and never got into when I was young. Regardless of who I've been with, there's a lot of stuff that I still have not done, and I understand why that I never did it, and I'm grateful that I never did it because, child, sexual energy is such a powerful thing, and when you up here just doing it with anybody, and these like I never knew it was so many men that were warlocks, and that these men would just literally sit around and put cast spells on you. Like, what? Like, this how bad it done got that y'all niggas got to cast spells? Do you know how bad that is? Do you know how bad that is that somebody has to? I'm finna go to Hocus Pocus. Like, that's worse than like praying for prostitutes. Like, you gotta go do magic to get, like, what? You gotta what? Somebody help them. That's bad. Like that's a new low. Like I said, I've always felt like paying for sexual encounters is always like you, even when you go to like the chat line. And I would listen to some of them men on the chat line, and they just be basically begging for, like, looking for something strange tonight, looking to meet up. I'm like, how the hell do you meet up with somebody you don't even know? Like, male or female, how do you get on a phone call, on a group chat, on a website, and agree to meet up with people you don't know for one night stands and shit? I don't understand that. That is terrifying to me. Like, y'all didn't know this to see Jack the Ripper, Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, y'all really do that? Like, child, I could not. That's why I'm like, people talking about you do this, honey. I don't do anything, honey. I am scared. Baby, I am scared. No. Shit. No. And especially now that I've grown spiritually, honey, absolutely not. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. But seriously though, like I feel like when people have to resort, and it's male or female, but mostly this video is directed towards men. It's because women have mother wounds too. I think that's probably how me and this person, and maybe a few other people that I dealt with, we bonded. You trauma bond because we both had abusive mothers. But now that I can step back, it's just like, I be seeing the type of stuff I hear other people mama do, and then I'll look at my own and I'll be like, you know what? Like, I don't know if she was really that bad. Like, I just Like, she wasn't the greatest, but some of the things I have heard, honey, I'm just like, you know what? Tell some of the things I have seen and living in shelter life. Being here at this place, even in California, at the shelter I was at there, like some of those moms, oh my God, I just wanted to go over there and get them kids hugs. Because the type of things I was just seeing, like, you really gonna stand out here and sell drugs with your kid? You really gonna stay on drugs and keep your kid out of schools? Because you know if they go to school and they find out your kid homeless, they gonna take them from you, so then you can't get no money, you can't get no drugs. Like, that's the type I'm talking like bad. So that's why I say when I think about my mama, as much as I want to say she was this and that, I'm like, you know what? Clary may not been that bad. I don't know. She wasn't the greatest, but she wasn't that either. As I said, male and female both can have mother wounds. A lot of times we meet people through our trauma, and this is something that I've had to learn, that that guy is not your dad, so you need to heal your abandonment issues. Because a lot of times, like for me, I would be emotionally unavailable to a lot of relationships because I always feel like me ain't gonna leave anyway. So why should I be emotionally connected to somebody that I know is probably going to leave anyway? So that's why I never really had like long-term relationships with dudes, because I just feel like the nature of man is to always leave. And so when I was scarred as a child, I just always felt like these niggas never stay. They, I don't take you seriously. I know what you came for. So watching we, why should I psych myself up to believe anything different? Let's just say that. And so with that, a lot of times you attract those type of men. When you are emotionally unavailable, you attract people that don't want commitment either. But what you don't realize is that you as a woman, you're not built for that. You are built for certain things. It's just your wounding won't allow it. So basically what happened was I went through a personal healing journey when I started therapy in 2017. And so I started to really dive deep into my own trauma and the things that I've experienced. So a lot of people I couldn't relate to anymore. A lot of trauma that I had gone through, I started to just let it go. A lot of those old things didn't matter anymore because it just didn't. That's the truth. Like, it just didn't. And I didn't need to carry it anymore. Sometimes we just carry the hate and the pain, and we just carry it because it's somehow we believe it's a badge of honor. No, it's not. It's just extra baggage. It's not a badge of honor. It's just baggage. And it's weighing you down. It's making you look old. You're tired, you're stressed, and you're worried about things you cannot change or control. So it's a no. It's a no. And so because of that, that's why I started to experience even more abuse in my life, because when people felt like, who are you to heal? Who are you to grow? Who are you to better yourself? Who are you to want to expand? Or, like, who are you to think that you have the nerve to heal? It's like, look, hey, I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of sitting here by myself. I'm raising a kid by myself and I don't have enough money to go around. Hey, I'm in an abusive situation and there's a lot of bad things happening. So something has to change. Do you think? Something has to change. And then here comes, all the mess. Here comes the gang stalking. Here comes the sex trafficking. Here comes the sorcery and all the cycles of abuse that has gone on for many years now. and all the different people that was involved in each state that I've had to relocate to over the last several years, um, and that's just a part of it. It's unfortunate that when you choose to be or do better, that you will probably experience the most resistance in your life that you've ever had to deal with. Most people don't like change. Most people don't want growth. Most people want to continue on with the dysfunction and the confusion, especially when they benefit from you being dumb. And that's basically what it boiled down to, was that the person that orchestrated a lot of these things in my life, especially my father and my brother, um, they always felt slighted by women. They always felt like, like y'all get the short end of the stick. I'm like, do you not know like how much, like, so you mean to tell me y'all the one with all the rights? Y'all always get paid more than we do. The workforce is built for y'all and not for us. We the ones with the biological clock. We the ones with the periods. We the ones that gotta have the kids and sacrifice ourselves. Men ain't sacrificing shit. Like, I think we all have different plights. Men have different plights, and so do women. We both have to do sacrificial things in this life. No one is greater than the other. We equally have to engage in this life. And somehow I think certain type of men perceive that women have it easier and we don't. I just think it's just life, and that's just the way it is. And if you get grown and you go sit down somewhere and heal, you'll understand it. It's not an attack on you. It's just in this life there will be suffering. There will be hard times. There will be betrayals. There will be setbacks and confusion. That's just the way it is. And that's for any and everybody. Some last longer than the others, but eventually the sun will shine again. Because things can only be manipulated so long. And that's one thing I do know, that things can only, like, it just doesn't work. Because if people have to live in darkness, you're gonna die. But what you don't realize is that life and time is still moving on, so the sun is still shining. Even though you try to create darkness, the light is still shining. Things are still moving, things are still happening. So no matter how you feel about a certain situation, life and time still moves on. So this is why it's imperative that everybody needs to go sit down somewhere and heal. And even if you think you don't, you probably do. And so that's my own journey with my own mother wounds. I'm not above saying that, but I also know that the person that did this to me, as far as primarily the majority of the abuse I've had to experience over the last several years, that was his primary reasoning. I mean, I think he worked with his mama to do the shit. I think his whole family like does sorcery. They all do magic. That's how they all get money. That's another video though. Maybe that'll be the next video, is how they're the lineages, lineages. Um, how a lot of these people engage in spirit work and witchcraft. Like that's what they do. A lot of these people are connected to cults, and that's how they get money. You be thinking like, oh my god, like they are so like, oh girl, they that's root work. They didn't work for that, girl. You be thinking you walking into a family like, oh my god, look at the chandelier. It's like, girl, wait till you see the basement. just stick around a little longer. But I'm gonna go for now, child. I don't want to say too much. Might strike a nerve, hurt a couple feelings, but that's okay. Like I say, people don't mind hurting mine, so I might as well tell the truth. There's more. I hope that you are having a great day and continue to do so, and I plan on doing the same. And until next time, peace.